What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of JT and Liz. I'm your girl, Jasmine T, and this is my co host,
Liz.
We are two friends who met abroad while teaching English in South Korea, but we both live back in the US, unfortunately. But we do talk about our lives abroad all the time, and we figured we talk about it so much, might as well talk about it with you. Today's topic, one that I've been waiting on because Elizabeth likes to move in silence and trickle information. But we do have a full update, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, a full update on y'all's plan to move abroad. We mentioned it over a month ago, weeks ago. I'll
Uh-huh.
put the episode link of when this first got brought up and y'all were in the beginning stages. And
Yeah.
so now I'm going to be quiet and please tell us where y'all at now
Yeah.
in that
So I
plan.
think the last time we spoke, he had just interviewed for this job, and it was really promising at the moment. What else? It's just everything was like lining up. We were like, oh, this is us. The town. The city that the job was in, it was a university. The city it was in was actually the city we first met. So like it was just like I was like, oh yeah, this is just everything's working out. So he did not get the job.
Can I say the city?
Dejan, yeah.
Yeah, in Dejan. Okay.
So this whole thing has been like lots of like ups and downs, but he did not get the job. Um, but like a week later, no, a few days later, he ended up interviewing for another job, and he got that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one is in Gumi.
I think I remember that
You
name.
do, because it's right next door, 15 minutes away from Daegu.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Uh-huh.
having device storage issues, but we're gonna keep rolling. So sorry. You said it's how long from Daegu?
Like 15 minutes from Daegu
Wow.
on the train. Does it sound familiar? Have you been to Gumi? I've never been, but I've heard of it
That's
because it's
why
right
it
there.
sound okay. I
Yeah,
probably because I mean last time I was in South Korea was 2018. So yeah.
yeah. So I've never been, but I've heard about it. Actually, do you remember? Mo had a few friends. There were a few people from there. Do you remember Jamarcus?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was
So
about to say his full name. Yeah. Because I think we're Facebook friends. Yeah.
imagine. Yeah, so that's where he used to live. And so Mo got in contact with him just to get more information and just, said, yeah, it's a really nice, chill city. So we're excited about that. But since learning that we did get that job, there has been like lots of ups and downs, which is why I'm like, oh, not right now. Let's wait for an update. But we're on a high right now. We're on a up. We're on a up.
Gotcha.
And the clock is ticking because end of August is literally like right there.
Gotcha.
So as of right now, they have all of our documents, and now the ball is literally in their court because they have to go to the embassy over there with our documents, and they'll get like a visa number, give us that, and then we'll be able to give that information plus our passports to the Korean embassy here. They'll put the visas in all of our passports,
Yep.
and then we on our way.
Okay, so real quick question before I forget. So do you have an ETA or a timeline on all of that?
So it'll take them, I think they said between like 3 and 7 or 7 to 14 business days for
Oh,
them to do what they need to do and get the visa number, get that completed. We're assuming it's going to be a lot quicker than that,
okay.
just because so far a lot of this process has been kind of. So we're assuming it's not going to take the whole 14 days because we're
Gotcha.
planning to like be on our way out in 14 days. Um,
I'm so sorry. You're playing. Okay.
Pretty
When you,
much,
okay.
pretty much, yeah, like 3 weeks, yeah,
Gotcha. All
yeah,
right. Let me
yeah.
let me backtrack simply because you started at a point now when we first gave the update
Yeah.
or even brought this up, right?
Uh-huh.
There was this you guys were torn between, well, if he got promoted at the current job in the US,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you guys were also considering China. And
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
then I don't even know if y'all if they got this update. I'm looking at the wrong camera, but I don't even know if y'all got this update, but then Korea came back in the mix, and then it
Yeah.
was China. Then it was between China and Korea, and then
Yeah.
because you move in so much silence, I have to ask you questions. I got to probe and
My bad.
say, because I said, oh, like you're not even talking about the U.S. job anymore. Like when did that fall off? And then so whatever you're comfortable with sharing, like
Uh-huh.
can you take us through like a summary of how you got to, oh well, if he gets promoted here, like actually considering staying in the US,
Mm-hmm.
to know we're definitely leaving, it's between China and Korea, and now it's definitely Korea. Like can you take us through that?
I think probably it started with like the uncertainty of like this job here in the States and the cuts and everything that they're doing. And he decided not to take the buyout.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he still has a job, but it's like, okay, now it's just waiting for I think there's still a freeze right now. So waiting for the freeze to be up to start applying for other jobs, and then
Mm-hmm.
the wait for that. And so it's just a lot of like, okay, we got to wait for this and then wait for that and then hopefully now and then so it was just like, you know what? Let's just not have to deal with any of
Gotcha.
that. It was a headache, lots of anxiety, you don't know what's going on. And even though he didn't take the buyout, I mean, you still kind of don't know what's happening now still, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that I think was the major shift for us when it came to deciding like, okay, what should we do? I think if things were more secure, perhaps, um, maybe we wouldn't be so bent on leaving the States. But
Mm-hmm.
everything was just so up in the air. It was just like,
Gotcha.
we just didn't want to deal with that. And the kids are still really young, so it
Mm-hmm.
just made sense. Like, you know what, maybe this is our time.
Gotcha.
So let me see. So that next transition, yeah. So then it was like, okay, Korea or like China. And at first it was heavily China more than Korea. Um, but Korea was just responding. We heard a lot
Mm.
more. We heard more. Quicker. So then it was just like, okay, naturally you want to go with who's more responsive,
Mm-hmm.
not with because it's like if they're slow to respond or not responding at all, that kind of makes you question how the rest of the process would be when it
Mm-hmm.
does come time, if you accept a job, to go ahead with visa processes and all of that stuff. You would be kind of cautious, like, all right, is the communication going to be the same? Is it going to be
Mm-hmm.
better? So that was something I think we thought about as well. And it might be a good takeaway for other people. Like, if you are in the process of looking for a job overseas and the communication isn't that good,
Right.
then I mean, I would be a little bit leery about the rest of the process
Mm-hmm.
with employment, and how all of that works. So, I think that was another factor for us to just be like, you know what, it's Korea.
Do you think that his experience, even though it's been a few years now,
Uh
do you
huh.
think his experience in Korea like helped improve his application or made it more attractive? Do you think that had anything to do with it?
I do think that helped a little
Mm-hmm.
bit, but I do think ultimately, I thought if anything, with China, they would have saw like, oh, okay, he's been abroad. I thought that would
Mm-hmm.
have still been appealing, but for whatever
Mm-hmm.
reason, that didn't work out. So with Korea, definitely, I do think that helped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then he still has like connections that he speaks to, and he was able to drop names, and they asked for
Gotcha.
phone numbers, which he was
Mm-hmm.
able to provide, and they spoke. So all of that,
He had the
like,
referrals.
right. All of that
Gotcha.
helped
Because
too.
they
Not
loved
just
him.
like a letter of recommendation from like 5, 8 years
Mm-hmm.
ago. Like, oh yeah, you can call this person. They waiting. So
Right.
that definitely helped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to say real quick, because I know in that previous video when we're talking about the buyout and stuff, I won't say, but it's a government agency, right? So there
Yeah.
was a lot of uncertainty about
Yeah.
that, and even the reason I remember China being at the forefront is because you have a friend that's still in China,
Yeah,
or
he's still there.
gotcha.
Yeah, so it
Wait.
was like, okay, we could like go to the city. We're working in the same city that he works
Mm-hmm.
in, and I'm sure he could give us leads. So that was
Right.
helping us out as
Mm-hmm.
well, like being in the same area that we know somebody, and then who's also a teacher who
Mm-hmm.
has like relationship with recruiters and stuff. So that was something else that helped us decide
Right.
on China.
Gotcha. And the fact
Yeah.
that they were paying more, right?
Yeah.
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 That's what I remember.
Yes. Way more than Korea.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But I think it's gonna work. You're very
Yeah.
frugal.
Yeah. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. So end of August, bro. It's August 5th.
I know. I know. Um,
So
uh-huh.
go ahead, sorry.
No, it's just like a lot of like mental work, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like packing up a whole family to go
Mm-hmm.
abroad. We're not really worried. Like, so how my mind works is like I write down like everything I have to do, and then I really take a look at like what's a priority. Being that I've been there before, it's like I know like, all right, I don't need to worry about stocking up on this. Like
Right.
I'll find that. Like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
worried about, I'll go out walking around for like 15 minutes and boom, I'll find a supermarket. Like I'm not worried about like
Right.
that kind of stuff. Um so once I work through like, all right, what are some things I legitimately have to like worry about finding or worry about packing and make those a priority, then I really get to see like, all right, my stress levels can come down a little bit because,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that crazy. So for example, like with the kids stuff, like I don't need to go crazy packing like a whole bunch of stuff because I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
find their size there. So
Right.
I'm doing for fall, winter, of course, some short sleeves, um, it's some stuff to carry us over, and we should be good for like 3 seasons, and then we'll just buy them some more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With us, that's where the concern lies because I'm not really gonna find my size there for real, and
Mm-hmm.
likewise with him. So we're just making sure that we're good until we're able to start traveling, and then that's how I normally did my shopping when I lived overseas. You just wait till you go somewhere, then you just buy stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I'm kind of working through this mentally.
Yeah, yeah. It's you're gonna get there. You already kind of know how things go. The kids are kind of an unknown factor at this point, just because you've never done that before.
Right.
But I've seen you like be when you're talking about stress levels,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna come down. I feel like as soon as y'all start unpack, as soon as you cross the threshold with your
Yeah.
suitcases, there's gonna be a sigh of
I
a
think
weight
so.
off your shoulders, basically.
I really think so.
I
I think
know
so.
so.
Yeah. Because this right here is the most tedious. Getting
Mm-hmm.
things notarized and apostles and waiting for a
Mm-hmm.
response and oh yeah, we forgot you needed to do this or and
Right.
then also like this recruiter is very good, but I don't think this might be like maybe the first time he's dealt with like a family. And so like there are things where it's like, oh, you guys need this. Oh no, wait, you don't. Oh wait, you could do it when you get here. Or so it's like a lot
Oh.
of that too. So we're like, oh wait, like
Mm-hmm.
so that part is a little bit
Gotcha.
not frustrating, but it does add to like the anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
But where things are working out.
The apartment situation.
Yeah.
How is that right now?
So the school was able to find us a 2 bedroom.
Okay.
They showed us the building, and it looks like it's a big building, maybe
Mm-hmm.
10 plus stories.
Mm-hmm.
The city looks bustling. It looks pretty busy. I'm like, okay, Gumi doesn't seem too small to me.
Mm-hmm.
I know small. This is, but okay.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they said it's a 2 bedroom. So I'll just be excited to know like what it looks like.
Okay. Apartment tour. That's all I thought. I was just like, we getting an apartment tour when you're
Yeah.
ready.
Yes. Yes. So this will be Morris's first time in a real like Korean apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, he had the apartments off campus,
Right. I remember
but
that.
like they not all like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this will be his first time like in a real like we most likely will be the only foreigners in this building, all the stuff.
Mm.
So I'll just speak, but he's prepared like for
Mm-hmm.
it to be maybe smaller than he expected or whatever. He's prepared for all of that, but
Is
just,
he?
he is. He says he
Uh,
is. He says he is.
right. That's what he says. I could just hear him. I mean, I know, but I thought. I mean, dang. Interesting. So y'all haven't seen photos of it or anything. It's just
No, just like the layout. So like,
gotcha.
okay, you
Oh,
walk
okay, that's good.
in, kitchen, bedroom,
That's good.
bedroom, like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm excited.
So 2 to 3 weeks, man.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I normally would have been packed by now. So the
Oh
fact
yeah,
that
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not literally all packed, that's messing with me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of more questions to ask you. I'm sure if you guys have any questions for Elizabeth, please drop them below. But yeah, this has been a long time
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah. And then it's funny because it's like once like that little seed was there, like, oh yeah, this could be a possibility. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
boom,
Yep.
2 months later. Yeah, it's
You never
happening.
let go of it. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You planted the
Yeah.
seed and then you just kept on trucking. Like you, once that got brought up, I was like, he need to lose his job. Like I
I
didn't want him to
remember
get,
you saying that.
I
Yeah.
didn't want any type of promotion. Because
Yeah.
number one, I mean, yet, how can I put it? I think it's cool that your kids will have that
Yeah.
experience. On the list of, this is going to sound horrible, on the list of what I care about, like Moore's going is low for me. I don't care where he goes. But the fact I really want my friend, because I've seen you in that space. And I've
Yes.
seen
I
you.
thrive. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
will
part of the
be
excitement because it's like I know what this is about to turn into.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
I do. I do. I do. I do. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to change our intro.
To what?
Because
Oh,
remember the intro is, but we both live back in the U.S.
yeah.
Unfortunately. But you about to be out, which is crazy. It's kind of like, yeah, man, this is crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, because when we started this, we brought it up. Like, I
Yeah.
think our first episode went out like February, I believe.
Yeah. Wow.
But we brought it up. We started talking about it months before.
Uh-huh.
And we had our practice where we had to get the equipment. We were going to figure out how we were going to do this remotely
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And me at that time, we were just deep in just stuff.
Yeah.
Like nobody was talking about going back.
No, it wasn't even a thought
It
at
wasn't
all.
even anything. We talked about, I talked about wanting to, of course.
Yeah. It just
But
it didn't seem tangible at the time when we
you
were.
taking your whole family to South Korea was nothing that you even said. So that's crazy.
I think it's cool too that people get to see
Yeah.
all this like unfold
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
it really wasn't
Because
at
we
all.
thought it would be okay. The whole thing, even the name of the series, right?
Yeah.
JT and Liz. Like we were going back and forth about what to call it and stuff. Yeah. So, I think okay. I think it's very interesting because I think we were very much on the idea or focus of former expats
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or immigrants or migrants, whatever you want to call us, but people who want to go somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because from that last video, expats is apparently a divisive word. As I said, I don't care what you call me, just let me in. So, but yeah, like really truly being the former part, like we are returned, and how
Yeah.
it feels to be here. And now it's like, yo, this thing can actually ship. I didn't expect it to be so fast.
Neither did I.
Well, it is August. February.
but I mean, still.
Yeah.
So all this happened in the first season of our.
Yeah. We don't we are gonna end up taking a break. Like you'll need a break as you're
Yeah,
transitioning,
yeah,
for sure. So
yeah.
yeah.
I've even thought about like I already like just as far as because I'm going to start recording again
Mm-hmm.
soon,
Yep.
but I already know it's not like I'm not going to be sitting down talking
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going to be busy.
Right.
So I'm probably going to leave the talking for here.
Mm-hmm.
And on my just recording the experiences, I'm and the other thing is like, you do a lot of the work when it comes to editing and all of that tedious stuff, and I don't have the bandwidth for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the bandwidth for that.
Right. I'll just be like,
Yeah.
Elizabeth, did you watch the video? Oh yeah.
So I have been thinking about that. I was like, I'm gonna leave all the talking for this channel, and on mine,
Mm-hmm.
it'll just be showing stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I doubt I'll have the
My buddy
time or the energy.
in Kenya, that's what I need to catch up on his videos, but the first couple ones I saw, he doesn't even show himself. And he doesn't say it's just the vibe, the experience, and he
Oh,
just takes
really?
you with
Oh,
him.
send me that link. I want to see that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think if
that
he
sounds
does have
chill.
something to say, it's just like a caption, like text or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, at least the first two I saw. Like I
Yeah.
said, I need to go catch up.
Yeah. I think I
But
might because I'm thinking as far as editing, it'll just be easier to do that. Do it like that.
Okay.
So
Well, all
yeah.
right. Well, now y'all know. So when Elizabeth is abroad, she will be. When we'll definitely put your channel, um, when you're ready.
Yeah.
Actually, when you comment. So, because when you make comments, like when you respond to comments,
Hmm.
is it gonna be that page?
Yeah, 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 it would. Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I
Yeah.
didn't know because you be having separate accounts
I
and
know.
stuff. Sorry,
I know.
sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be that one. What'd you say? I missed it.
And so you have separate accounts. You have multiple accounts and stuff. Didn't you have like 3 Instagram accounts or something like that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it sounds crazy. And I know your husband watches this. That's why I'm like, you be having separate accounts with stuff. But it's really, it's nothing crazy.
Just a personal account and then like the author account.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
had a third one. Because you sent me
And,
something. I was
and,
like,
and
what is
that was
this?
something I was supposed to delete but didn't. But when I deleted the other ones, I was like, oh, this is still here. I
Right.
don't follow anybody, so let me just keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, girl. Anything else you want to share?
Um, I think we covered everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all about to be out in just a few weeks,
Yeah.
and you're gonna take us along with you. And
Yeah.
I'll be sitting here in the U.S. You'll be in Korea, and we'll be filming. This is essentially maybe the last we'll see you in this space.
You think so? I feel like we have at least one more. You don't
We
think
might
so?
have one more. Okay.
I think so.
Okay. We shall see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're still next week.
All right. I might have more questions for you then when it's
Yeah.
not after 10 p.m. So we getting so old, bro. Okay. All right. Listen, thank you for this full update. I've been waiting on it. I had no idea where y'all were going because Elizabeth doesn't tell me anything. She makes
All
me
right.
wait
Would you
just
would
like
you
y'all.
prefer I do that? I be wanting stuff to be fresh. That's what it is.
This is my pet peeve with you.
And then the other thing is that like is a lot of ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So it would literally mean
Oh.
I'm like, girl, guess what just happened? Girl, guess
Gotcha.
what just happened? You know, so it's just like, let me just wait.
Yes, you didn't want to take me on the emotional roller coaster, which you
Yeah.
would have, and you would have drained me. Thank you for that. Actually, thank you.
See? See?
Oh gosh, nah. But no, it's because you sent me a text the other day, and you were just like, when we get to Korea, and I was out for a moment. I was just like, I ain't know if it's Korea or China, so she just told me. That's That's what I'm saying. You say what you prefer if I tell you, but you let stuff slide. Even in the videos, you're like, yeah, when we, so I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I'll be going through watching as I'm editing and I'm like, there she go. Telling stuff. We might as well get the full update. But all right, man, listen, I think that's going to be it for us tonight. Okay. Again, if y'all have any questions or comments, suggestions about today's video, please drop them in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe if you actually like the damn video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. All right?
Bye.
Peace.